Some homeowners spend $40,000 on a home theater nobody uses after the first month, and some spend $8,000 on heated bathroom floors that they think about every single morning for the rest of their lives. Today we are breaking down which luxury home features are actually worth your money in 2026, and which ones are just expensive decoration. Before we get into it, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because I am ranking these features from the ones that surprise you the most down to the one everyone gets wrong. And the last one on this list is the upgrade real estate agents say adds the least value for the most cost. You will want to see that one before you spend $1 on your own home. The kitchen is still king. If you only remember one thing from this video, remember this. Kitchens are still the single biggest value driver in luxury homes right now. Not just any kitchen either. In 2026, buyers are paying extra for 2 islands instead of 1 because the kitchen has quietly become a home office, a home workstation, and a gathering spot all at once. Professional-grade appliances, a butler's pantry, and a proper wine wall are no longer showy extras. They are what separate a house from a home that sells fast at a premium. Renovation data backs this up too. A well-done kitchen remodel can recover roughly 2/3 of what you spend on it, which is one of the best returns of any renovation category. So if you are wondering where to put your money first, the kitchen wins almost every time, bringing the outside in. The second feature worth every penny is indoor-outdoor living. This used to be a nice-to-have for warm climate homes. Now it is treated as an extension of the main living space, no matter where you live. Retractable glass walls, expansive covered terraces, outdoor kitchens with real cooking setups, and fire features are turning backyards into second living rooms. Buyers are not just picturing a barbecue anymore. They are picturing entertaining 40 people without ever going back inside. If your home can blur the line between the living room and the patio, you're speaking directly to what today's luxury buyer already wants. Wellness at home is the biggest shift. Here's the trend that might surprise you the most. Wellness spaces have gone from a spa day fantasy to something high-end buyers now expect as standard, especially in the $5 million to $20 million range. Cold plunge pools, home saunas, steam rooms, and dedicated recovery rooms are showing up right next to primary suites. This is not about luxury for luxury's sake either. Cold water immersion has real documented recovery benefits, which is part of why this trend is staying power instead of fading out like some past fads. Spa-style bathrooms with oversized showers and soaking tubs are following the same path, moving from optional extra to simply expected. If you are building or renovating right now, a dedicated wellness space is one of the features buyers are telling agents they will pay more for. Smart home tech is now the baseline, not the upgrade. A few years ago, smart locks and a video doorbell felt cutting edge. In 2026, whole home automation covering lighting, climate, security, and entertainment through one unified app is considered the bare minimum in the luxury market. And here's the part sellers should really pay attention to. A clean, unified smart system tends to shorten a buyer's decision time because it signals the home has been well maintained. On the flip side, a mess of outdated, disconnected gadgets can actually hurt how a home shows. The smart home market itself is expected to be worth over $150 billion this year. So this is not a niche trend. This is where the entire industry is heading. Rooms that do more than one job. The next feature worth paying for is flexibility. Buyers in 2026 are not impressed by one giant open concept space anymore. They want rooms that can shift, a quiet office that becomes a guest room, a bonus room that works for a home gym today and multi-generational living tomorrow. This matters more than it sounds like on paper because life changes fast. And a home that can adapt without a construction crew is a home that holds its value longer. If you're designing a new space, ask yourself what else this room could become in 5 years, because that flexibility is exactly what today's buyer is willing to pay extra for. The upgrades that quietly save you money long term. Not everything on this list is about showing off. Energy-efficient upgrades, better insulation, solar setups, and efficient fireplaces are increasingly valued by luxury buyers too, and not just because they care about sustainability. Operating costs matter even at the top of the market. A home that costs less to run every month is a home that feels smarter to own, and that is becoming part of what luxury actually means in 2026. Less about excess, more about intention. Now here is the part most people get wrong. Not every expensive upgrade pays you back. And this is a section I promised you at the start. Home theaters, elaborate wine cellars beyond a modest wine wall, and highly personalized rooms like a dedicated massage room can look incredible in photos, but they often have a narrow buyer pool. If you are building your forever home and you will use it constantly, that is a completely different calculation, and go for it. But if resale value is part of your thinking at all, understand that the most personalized, niche spaces are usually the upgrades with the weakest return. The features that win, the kitchen, the indoor-outdoor flow, the wellness space, and the smart systems, win because almost every buyer wants them. The ultra-niche editions only win with the one buyer who happens to want exactly that. So if you are deciding where to actually put your money in 2026, prioritize the kitchen first, indoor-outdoor living second, then a wellness space, then a clean, unified smart home system. Those 4 categories are where luxury buyers are consistently willing to pay more, and where you get the most life out of your own home too. Save the ultra-personal editions for last, and only if you know you will use them yourself.